Hey guys, this is a quick video on the SamYang spicy noodles that everyone's doing videos of right now. I found some at a Vietnamese, sort of like a small convenience store here in Texas, but they happen to have a 5-pack of them, so if they end up being really disgusting, I'm stuck with extra ones. But I'm pretty tolerant towards spicy stuff. I grew up eating spicy food, so we'll see what this is like. I think a lot of my assumption is that a lot of YouTubers just overdo it and act like it's really spicy for their videos, but we're about to find out. The only things I added was a Vietnamese beef tendon meatball, which is a huge meatball that's got a really tough texture that I like. I added an egg, I added cilantro, and green onions, and that's it. Everything else is what came in the package, which was noodles, sauce, and some kind of sesame seed and spice packet that you just top the noodles with. But it ends up being kind of after you pour out the water and add the sauce, you cook it longer, which makes it more of like a thick sauce instead of a liquidy one. So it's not brothy, it's more like an actual sauce. But let's see how spicy this really is. It is pretty spicy. With the cilantro, it actually tastes a lot fresher. The cilantro is actually a good idea, so anyone that wants to try this should add cilantro. It is really spicy, but it's got the burn of maybe the afterburn of if you eat ghost pepper sauces. So it does have the heat, but the initial burn, it doesn't really, I wouldn't say it's as overwhelming as if you ate something like a bite of a habanero or something. Let's see. Another thing that I like about it is it's actually kind of sweet at first, like a really mild, sweet, savory balance, and then you taste the spicy, the spicy part. It's definitely hot. Like, it's hotter than any noodles I've ever had that were like an instant noodle kind of thing. So it definitely can claim to be the hottest instant noodle choice. But I don't know that it's as mind-blowingly hot as some of the people act like on their videos. Like, there's a difference between eating this and eating something like a Carolina Reaper pepper, which will demolish your throat. This is definitely hot though, but it's like actually tasty. It gets hot, but you could actually enjoy eating it. Like, I don't feel like it's so hot that you couldn't actually finish this. So they kind of they're right at the limit. It's actually the perfect balance. I think if they went hotter than this, it wouldn't even be enjoyable to eat. Like, I've eaten Thai food, Thai curry that was so hot you could almost not even tolerate the whole meal. But this is actually good. I think they did a perfect job on this for someone who wants like a actually spicy noodle. So yeah, I would say it's definitely good. And I think I was partially right when I say that some of the YouTubers are overacting the heat of the meal. Yeah, I would say this is worth trying. If you like spicy stuff, you will like this. It's got a nice balance of savory, sweet, and spicy. It's like right in the middle between savory and sweet. It's not too sweet, not too savory. And the spice is just right. Like, it's a high level of spice without being overwhelming. So I say get it. If you're interested in spicy stuff, try it. I'll see you guys next random video. I know I don't do that many anymore. It's because I'm working all the time now. See you next time, guys. Alright, I might have to change my opinion a little on these, because I thought I was done with the video. I went ahead and kept eating, and I started noticing that as you're eating them, you, as long as you keep moving your mouth and you keep the food going, you tend to taste more of the savory and sweet side of it. But as soon as you finish, or as soon as you stop, and the heat is just sitting on your throat and tongue, like if there's no action going on, you're not currently eating, that heat just sits there and it burns in. Like, I would say it's very similar to ghost pepper, and the longer it sits there, the worse it gets. So there is a sense that this is as hot as people say it is, but it's kind of like after you're done is when I feel like you feel it the most. Or if you take a long pause between bites, you're gonna feel it more. Because as long as I kept eating, it was pretty much like tolerable and tasty. But yeah, I would say afterwards there is some pain, like enough pain to be uncomfortable. But I would still eat this again. I still think it's good. They actually, like, it's not just a gimmick. I think it's actually a good tasting product. But it's definitely pretty hot. Like, I would say it's a notch less hot than people act like it is. But it's very close to how hot they act like it is. It's definitely like if you have a low tolerance for spice, this will eat you up. But if you are used to spicy food, it'll just be kind of like in the middle of the road. It's definitely going to be hot to you, for sure. But yeah, I figured I would come back in an honest sense to say that it did turn out hotter than I thought as I was eating it before. So I felt like I had to come back and change my opinion. So that's it. I'll see you next time, guys.